Good evening. Yes. I'm going to start. There we go. Okay. I'm going to start as usual. I'm going to prime my face with the Seint setting spray. It smells like coconuts. And this just primes my face to get it ready for the makeup application. So tonight, what I think, hey Amanda, I think what I'm gonna do tonight is, as I'm talking, I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I am going to make this a short and sweet video because today at lunch, had little girls' lunch today, it was fun. One of my friends there said, I don't know, that's just too much work. You know, you will see in my videos, and I don't want it to be a lot of work, and I don't want it to look like a lot of work. I want people to know the possibilities of what can be done, because if you want to play with it or do whatever to get ready and the placement, but I also want you to know how easy it really is to use the products. So I'm not going to do tons of talking through this. And if you have questions and I see them, I'll answer it. And then I can do some questions at the end if you have them. But for the most part, I am just going to do a quick application. And that way you can see how easy it is. So I just primed my eyelids. This will give a good base for whatever color I end up using. So let's get started. Okay, so I just primed my face with my setting spray. I primed my lids with the Sourmet undershadow. And then I'm going to use my blush and bronzer. And here is my customized palette that I am matched to. I am going to first go in though. Actually, we're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it as simple as possible. We're going to put a little bit of placement on, and then we're going to go through and just blend it all. I have a more in-depth video that I actually recorded earlier today that I'll post at some point. But hey, Lisa and Liz, that I explain a lot of different things, or I say different things. Some of it's I've probably said before, but I want to keep this simple tonight. We're just going to go through just simple, the basics, the one layer, and how you're good to go. So these are the colors I'm going to be using. I've been mixing amber and wheat. This is olive contour. I forget how much I really like this. This is a universal color that so many people can use. This is my brightening shade. This is the color Aura. And this is my Illuminator. And this is my lip and cheek. So I'm just going to go through, do really quick placement everywhere. And then we're going to blend it all out. And then if anybody's got any questions or anything like that. And then I'm just going to probably do a quick eyeshadow look. Like I said, I just want to keep this simple so that everybody that watches this, because I will post it on my YouTube channel and on Instagram too. But I just want everybody to see it and be like, okay, it's not hard. So I think I'm going to start with my all over color. So again, this is wheat and amber. I've been mixing these. So I'm just kind of dabbing them back and forth, and I'm just going to do quick stippling motion to apply it. I'm going to kind of leave right here where I contour. Because I'll come back and I'll get that area. And I'm going to make this kind of just a light application. If I want to go back and build, I can. So right now I have pretty much my all over color. And right now it looks a little yellow, and that's fine. These colors, they have the yellow, they're yellow based, but they will end up oxidizing and matching your skin tone. So I've got my all over color. That took really what, 30, 45 seconds. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my olive contour. So I'm going to kind of pinch my brush a little bit. And I'm going to put a little bit more pressure in the contour. It's a little bit harder or more firm than the cream foundations. And I am just going to put that right at the base of my cheekbone, kind of hug my cheekbone. It's on my cheekbone, but at the bottom of it. And then I'm going to go up here. And this is just creating shadows. These are, our contours are cooler toned. And you can carve out and chisel your jawline. So there we go. I'm going to use a smudge brush for my nose. You're still using that same olive contour. There's really no way to mess this up. The creams are so easy to fix. And I mean, look, say I have a big old splotch right there. I don't know if you can tell it so well, but when I end up blending it all together, right now I'm just kind of placed it where I want it. I'll blend it all together so it'll look better. I'm going to go in right up under my lips. And then I'm going to kind of outline all around. That's it. Now I'm going to go in with my brightening shade Aura. And I'm just going to kind of pop that right here, just kind of where I need it. And I'll put just a little bit here, and then I'll kind of marry it all together. But I'll blend it again with the brush. I'm not done blending. The center of my face is where I want it, so I will put it right up under my nose. And I really need a little bit more right here. I don't think I got that good with my main shade a while ago. So I've got my face done. And where's my napkin? There it is. So now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to blend it all together. So if you look, it kind of looks a little crazy, but you can already tell that it's the color is now getting to where it matches a little bit. Now my neck is always a little bit lighter than my face, and that's fine. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to start blending it all together. Usually I will go in and do my lighters first, but just because you can do it anyway, I'm going to start with my contour, the darker colors. Still using the same brush. And don't forget the neck. And see, it kind of gives you, I mean, it's such a pretty glow. This foundation has such a lit from within look. Love it. So I'm good to go. Now my face is on. I have a slight contour, nothing drastic. If I want to add more, I can. But all I'm wanting to do is bring some dimension, some dimension back to my face. I don't want it to be flat. I don't want it all over base color. So now I'm going to go with my Perfector sponge. I'm going to go through and just pick up any excess. And I am not talking tons because I am a chitty chatty Kathy, but I'm trying to just show you guys how quick it is, because sometimes when I'm going through these videos and they last 40 and plus minutes and people's like, well, that takes too long. It really doesn't. You can get it done in like 10 to 15. 10 is easy out the door, but if you want to put a little extra time in, then you know it might be 15, depending on how much time you want to put into it. So there's my face. I'm going to do a quick bronzer. And one of the things that I have been loving is mixing my perfumed Illuminator with it. So here is kind of my bronzer section right here. This is 2 bronzers, and then here's a rose gold illuminator. So I'm going to swirl these together because this bronzer gives you life. It brings the life and the sun-kissed look to your face. And this perfume, it smells so good. It's my favorite. We only have one color of the rose gold, but there's 4 perfumes in it. And you know what? I'm going to use that for my actual illuminator too. And I always have to do my neck because my neck is so much lighter than my face, whether I have makeup on or not. It just is. This sun don't like this. But see, it just blends out. And you know, when I was started a while ago, you first look at it and you're like, "Ugh." Okay, so now I'm going to do my illuminator. So I'm going to go back into this color. And y'all, it smells so good. And I'm just going to pop it right down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to put just a tinge on my Cupid's bow. See a little bit of glow. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to go right here along my cheekbones. I don't know if you can tell with the light catching it or not. Sometimes it's hard for me to see in my phone what you guys can see until I look back sometimes and I'm like, oh, I didn't blend that good or something, but I usually don't put my makeup on in my phone. I use a mirror, so I don't have a mirror here. Well, I do a little bit, a little one. Again, this is Seint Beauty. These are magnetic compacts, and these little tins, they pop in and out. Here's my eyeshadows, and there is my foundations. And I can customize you a palette, and you can, you can start as small or as big as you want. I would say your typical perfect starter kit that I typically suggest runs about $120-ish. Always free shipping and hassle-free returns. You don't like it? Send it back. Okay. Now we're going to do a quick blush. I don't know what color blush I want to do. I have the sandstone, which I love, but I was going to try to do something a little different that maybe you guys, oh, I got plum. I don't know where's that. Oh, I got plum in today and I don't know what I did with it. I'm such a slacker. Okay, let's do the desert. Let's do Desert Sunset. That one's pretty too. And it'll be pretty on the lips. It's a gloss. I need to see. And I'm going to put that right above where I contoured. My hair's in my face. There we go. And that is just a really pretty, soft glow. I love the Desert Sunset. I'm going to put that on my lips too. Okay, so I've basically got my face done. I don't know what time I started. Oh, I started at 9. And my watch is dead. I'm going to outline my lips really quick. I'm going to use the color Olive that I used a while ago when I contoured. And I'm not really going to overdraw my lips much. But I'm going to go right on the kind of the outer edge. Hey, Aunt Peggy. And now I'm going to go back over with that Desert Sunset. I could use my fingers just to pop it on, or I can use my brush. Let me get another mirror here. I'm just going to use this little flat paddle that I just used to. This is the Multitasker. And this is a pretty kind of a nude, but it's a gloss. And when I say nude, it's not a pinky nude. It is like a truly, just a I don't know. It's more of an orange, a peachy orange colored nude. Look, I'm barely there. But it's really pretty. That's it. That really is it for my face. I can go in and I could set it with a powder, but I can feel my face and it feels just like skin, which I love. If you have too much on, then, oh, there you go. I sometimes I use a powder, but I don't always. Lisa, are you oily? I can't remember. Because here's the setting powder, the vanilla dust that you can go in. Here's a couple of different things if you are oily. I really like, if I'm doing this and I'm not going through and telling everybody, if I'm doing it myself, I will usually try to do my blush, my lip and cheek color after I set with a powder. So if I wanted to, I could go in with this vanilla dust and pop it right where I needed. Because I also use a setting spray. But this is one way that if I would just do after this, I would do the setting spray. And I really try to set it before I use my Illuminator too. I put the rose gold here. I kind of just put it in the areas that I'm oily. And sometimes I will even do a little bit down my neck. And then right along my jawline. I do that. Now, if you are really oily and just a little bit of powder won't do, you could go in with your sponge, your damp sponge. Oh, Lord. And this is a loose powder. And you can use any of these. There's a Coty Airspun that is renowned. It is like everybody loves it. You can get it at Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, any of that. It smells like your grandma's attic, which it's really endearing. And it's like, you're like, smells good. You know, it reminds me of grandma. But any kind of little finely milled powder you can use. And I will dip my sponge in it. And then I will go through and put it places. Especially if I know I'm going to be out and about. And need it to set, like where I don't want it in my lines and stuff. But I'll be honest, I don't mind a little bit of dewiness. I try to do my eyelids too, especially before I start to put my eyeshadow on. And then I will do my under my blush and drag it down my neck. And so I will do that. Then I'll go in at the last minute when I'm really done, and I'll use a setting spray. I'll spray it over my whole face, and then I will go back and I'll pounce a little bit more. And I push I'll let the setting spray be my final step. So it's locked into place, and it really feels, again, like skin. Like it's not sticky, it's not tacky. If you can see a texture or you can feel it, you probably use too much. And it's really easy to use too much of this product because you think, oh, you need it because that's just how we've always done. But you really don't need it, surprisingly. So now I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to do a very quick eyeshadow. I'm going to use this Arabian Nights. It's a cream. It's one of our cream-based shadows. And I'm going to use my fingers, and I'm just going to pop it right in my crease, over my lid. Now this is a great color for even filling in your eyebrows, because you can make it as light or as dark as you want it. So, did I get some under there? Yeah. So it's just a cream shadow. And now I'm going to go in, and I'm going to use this Illuminator. I got it for 40% off. It was on sale. And I'm going to pop it. It's a pink. And I'm going to pop it right on my lid. And that's really it. I'm going to put on some mascara. We're going to call it done. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. You can make it, and it's a very natural look. I mean, it's glowing. Like I have, a little bit of a sun-kissed look, but Guys, it's really that simple. It really is as simple as, and this is the Thrive Cosmetics liquid lash extensions. It really is as easy as straight up slapping it on your face, blending it all in, and you're done. And I love this mascara too. I have several that I really like, but this is one of my favorites. There you are. See how easy? And now I'll go in and I'm going to spray it. This is the NYX Fini Matte. This is our setting spray, so same one that I primed with. You know what? I'll do this one because it's ours. It's our Seint Beauty. This is a great product. The only thing that I am not crazy about is the nozzle. You have to really commit to that spray. I mean, you have to spray it to make it a mist, and you'll still get doused. I mean, like, if you got a house fire, this thing will put it out, and it is like everywhere. So it comes out a good bit. This is a great mist, which is what I like because I want it to just mist over my face and then just sit there. But I'm going to use this just for the sake of doing it. So I'm going to spray, close my eyes, hold my breath. And you can look and see, probably, how it's sitting there. And then I go back. I try to do my setting spray before I do my mascara because usually I'll make a mess with it. But I'm fixing to take it off here in just a little bit. I just put my makeup on Friday nights to hang out with you guys, and then I take it off. There's been a time or two where I fell asleep and didn't take it off. But that's okay. It sleeps well too. That's it, guys. That is it. I mean, really, from going, and let me zoom you in just so you can see a little bit better maybe. So, I mean, look. There's a little bit of Illuminator that I use on my eyes and eyeshadow. I used a cream base. But, I mean, look, even though I don't have perfect skin, I mean, there's some of my pores and stuff, but again, it's not accentuated. I mean, even the coverage and stuff, the sunspots that I have here, they're not as pronounced as what they were. It still looks like skin. And there, I've made a little bit of a mess. No big whoop. But it's just so complimentary of your skin. So, if you are interested, it is easy. If you're interested and you want to learn more about it or get color matched, again, we can do this virtual online. All you do is you send me your picture. I have the links everywhere. You click on to color match. Answer a few questions. Are you oily? Do you have rosacea? Do you have this? You know, what do you want to see with your skin done? And I will send you your customized colors. Like in this, I would suggest this size palette so that you can build, because you will love it. You will fall in love and you will want more and more and more, because we have all, look at these. So this is not even everything that I've got, but like all the eyeshadows, you can go and you pick the color eyeshadows that you want. Then you can go in and you can pick the lip and cheeks. Look at all these. And I have more that don't even fit in this because I'm addicted too. But there's just something for everybody. It's high quality. It's very affordable. These tins are $14 each. Most everything is, there's a few things that maybe 16, but most everything is 14. So you can really get, if you was going to somewhere like Sephora and you want, I wish I had some of my other makeup in here because I really don't put it up. I don't use any of it. But like I might have my NARS, one of my NARS foundations that was, $40. Well, the foundation I would use for here is 14. And then I might say, okay, I need a contour powder, or I need a contour stick or something. And that's going to be anywhere from $20 to $40. This is 14. And then I want my concealer. Okay, guess what? The concealer, I would use the Born This Way concealer. That is $25 to $30. just for the tube of it. In here, you don't have to have that. It's $14. So if I went and everything that's in this palette and I bought it somewhere like Sephora or Ulta, I would be spending double what I'm spending here. And then I'm getting a whole lot more here. And then if I decide that my colors change or I want to add another blush, blushes are $14. You go get a NARS blush and you're going to spend what, $30 to $40. So it really does pay that you can get these things. And then as you want some stuff here and there, you can order it. If you run out of something or you're getting low, order it, free shipping, and within a week you'll have it at your door. And then you just pop these in and out and say, okay, this one's gone, or I've shaded up or shaded down, and you pop them in here. And then that's all you need. You got everything here. It travels easy. Throw it in your purse and go. I mean, it really doesn't get any easier than that for it to be super high quality and affordable. And so I love it. If you try it, I could almost guarantee you would love it too, because it does. It's a transformation, like right before your eyes. Well, you saw how crazy I looked. I blended it all together, and then it doesn't look crazy anymore. It looks natural. I don't look like I'm wearing tons of makeup. But now you can add that stuff on, layer it on as much as you want to. I mean, wing your eye out, do a smoky eye, put your red lip on, accentuate, have that contour where it's snatched, as they call it, you know, a big line, whatever you want to do. You truly can go as far as you want to, or you can do very minimal and put just a little bit on. I did a little bit more than minimal. I just kind of did some basics, but I did do what I like to do for myself. A little bit of contour, a little bit of brightening, and then just kind of blended it all together. But you don't even have to do that much. I just wanted to make it simple so that you could look at it and be like, okay, it's not that hard. But anyway, thank you guys. Hey, April, are you just now joining? I don't even know what time it is. My watch is dead, but guess what? I'm done. I did a quick and dirty tonight just to show how easy it is to use the makeup, that it's not overly complicated like sometimes I get on here and make it. I'll be like, oh, you do this and do this and do this, and we just chit chat and talk and everything else. And I don't want to scare people either. I want them to know truly how easy the makeup is. So thank you guys for joining yet again on another Friday night, one of my most favorite nights of the week, because I get to hang out with you guys. So if you got any questions, shoot me a message. And you can direct message me. If you got my phone, text me, whatever. You had a girls' night. Oh, how fun was that? I didn't think I was going to come live tonight. Friday nights is usually our not our busy nights. And so we had a car show in Boaz, and Chubby had come in, and since he's working at Boaz now, he's in the know on some stuff. And he was like, oh, there's a car show. That's all Mike had to hear. He loves some car shows. So we was going to go do that, and I thought, well, I won't do my video. I have a video on standby if I ever can't do my Friday Night Live, that I will just pop it on and say, here we go. Here's my Friday night video. Sorry, can't do live. But I love doing live. I do. I didn't think I ever would, because I kind of freak out talking. And I got real nervous the first couple times that I did it, but I love it. I love to do it, and I love to see everybody that joins and then watches and stuff, because I think to myself, God, I want them to love it like I do. I hope they do. But anyway, we went to the car show, and it was over by the time we got there at 8. So we turned around and come back home, and I was like, I can do my live. But anyway, that's it. That's it, guys. Look at that. It's a glowy, isn't it? I mean, I have a tan. I'm glowing. And I'm not overly made up. I have on minimal, like even my eyeshadows and stuff, very minimal. And this is something I could go to church. I could do a girls' night with this look. I could hang out at home with this look. I could do Walmart with this look, whatever. Anyway, let me know if y'all got questions, or you questions about the products, or what we have, what we offer, what we're about. Shoot me a message, send me a color match form, and or if you want to have a party. Parties are the way to go. I also did a video of all my products that I did. Because, see, I can have a party, too. Even though I'm an artist. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Even though I'm an artist, I can have a party. And so, I had one and I got like $250 worth of free stuff. The only thing I had to pay was the taxes. So I think I paid $13 or $15, something like that. Again, shipping's always free, but I got tons of stuff because I like to do giveaways. If I do go to makeup parties, I like to take my makeup there too, and I like to be able to have it to put on people and stuff. But really, having a party is the way to go. I've got one scheduled. I'm so excited. If Amanda's still on here, her sister-in-law, we had such a good time at the party. Now I'm rambling, so everybody can drop off if you want to. But my sister-in-law, my friend Amanda had a party last month, and then her sister-in-law booked a party for this month. So I still got, I think I've got one booked for next month too. I don't have the date yet, but I know it's going to be. I kind of would like to do maybe one, possibly 2 parties a month, but you know, I'm trying to start small. But it's so fun, and then you earn product like So Amanda, like, she had her party when she closed it out. She got tons of stuff too, and it is so fun to even get free stuff, like free. Everything for your face. There's a few things like the bundles or the specials that you can't get. But for the most part, you can get all your eyeshadows, all your brushes, your lip and cheeks, your foundations, illuminators, all that. So you get tons of stuff. And then you get some items at 50% off. So I got some of the skincare stuff this time because I didn't want to spend a lot of money not knowing if I would like it or not, because I was happy with the skincare that I was currently using. But I thought, you know what? I have some 50% items since I did this party. I'm going to go ahead and get it. So like our cream moisturizer is $50. It is luxurious though. And $50 is not a lot for moisturizer. It is if you go to Walmart and get Aveeno. But if you really go buy some high ends at some of these department stores or beauty places, it's expensive. And so it's $50. And I was like, is it really worth it? Since I had a 50% off, it is worth doing a party. Since I had a 50% off, I got it for $25. Free shipping. And I used it last night, and when you put it on, it does feel so good on your face. I got the cleanser and the toner too. I think toner is important. I love a toner. The cleanser's weird because it's in a spray bottle, just like this. This is the cleanser and the toner come in this. And I was in the shower. I don't know, maybe I should have researched on what I'm supposed to do. I didn't know. So I just, when I got in the shower, I sprayed it in my hand, and then I wiped my face, and then I have my little sponge that I clean it with. I think you're supposed to use microfiber cloth, spray it on your face or on the cloth and wipe it. But I need it in the shower. Like, I want my mascara, I want all that stuff off. So it did good from what I know, but I probably need to research on how I really am supposed to be using it. I asked another artist a question. I was like, how are you supposed to even use this? I didn't read the instructions. Does it come with instructions? But anyway, I'm going to try it and give it a go just because I love everything else, and it's all high quality stuff, so I thought it's got to be good too. But anyway, that's it. For reals, I am done now. So let me know if you got questions, you want to color match, you want to try the makeup, you want to have a party and earn free makeup. And sometimes when they say it's too good to be true, it really is. But this really is, it is true. Earn free makeup, guys. Free makeup. The more you sell, the more you earn. That's awesome. And free shipping. And then you look pretty. All right, I'm done. For reals. See ya.